What up, channel? It's Foreplayy. Welcome to iGame, episode number 2 for Black Ops. The map is Slums. The game type is Hardpoint. Let's get this started. For those of you that don't know what iGame is, I basically break it down from my point of view, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and try to help you guys learn a little bit. And also, I want to break down wins and losses for you guys. On the initial map of Slums on Hardpoint, Hardpoint on Slums, you want to make sure that you have a great initial break, because this can be one of those maps where you get really frustrated because if, for example, you push up, they have statue control, you'll keep getting this back spawn if they hold a spawn in the back, and you're going to be screwed all day for this hard point until they rotate. And this is a thing, or like this is a map where you want to control the spawns, especially. In this gameplay, you're going to see me do work. I'm playing Hysteria's team again. This is actually a team scrim, I believe, getting ready for Frag Cup. And the gameplay was a little bit older, so we were still still adjusting and learning how to play Hardpoint. By all means, at this point in time, we were not the best Hardpoint team in the game, but it's still high-quality gameplay. You'll see me go off a little bit, and I'm not sure what my final stats are. However, let's break it down. So in this situation, we're losing 26 to 13. We know right now that we have map control on the second side, or like the second hard point. So I want to push back. I want to kill and clean up anybody that's trying to rush, and then I want to hold the initial spawn cutoff. The reason I like to play the cutoff role if my team is already set up is because I want my team to be able to rack up as many points as they can, and I want to be able to be in a position to where I don't need to worry about getting any hill time. I can focus on the cutoffs and then originally rotate to the next hard point. You're going to notice here, I'm just racking up kills. When I'm playing Hardpoint with my MSMC on Slums, I like to use blue and abuse it. I like to hold down blue side of the map. I like to do a really good job. Now with 20 seconds left, you're going to see right here that we need to push through and get ready to go to the next Hardpoint. And that's what I believe Proofy is doing in front of me inside blue. Once he calls out that he's going, JCap says that he's going to go too. He actually doesn't commit. So right here, we made our first mistake. You guys always want me to call out my mistakes. We rotated to the next hard point way too late, so now we got to go clutch. Basically, when you're rotating to the next hard point, yes, you can go through blue, but you also want to take over garage side of the map, and let me tell you why. Most of you guys know what an anchor is. An anchor is someone that holds the spawns, holds support, and a lot of the times they can be an annoying player. So when someone's holding an anchor, they're sitting in the back of the well. And when you're in the back of the well, to my left over there, if you notice, that's what's going to hold the spawn. So if you push through garage, force him out of the well, whether it be with air support or with your gun, then you're going to take over the spawns, and you're set up for what is the next one. That's a garage spawn. Obviously, when I do the call-out videos, you're going to be able to tell exactly where I'm talking about, but garage is the building over to the left in front of the well. Most of you guys obviously know that as well. Right here, same thing. They're going to be pushing up Memorial side of the map. I want to take over blue because it's the quickest way to get to the hard point. But you're going to notice after I try to pick up this kill, I don't care about blue anymore. But since I'm flooded back into blue, I know I shouldn't rotate to Memorial, and I'm going to let my guys back well, focus on the garage. Basically, the reason that you want to hold blue as well is because in case they're on that's the way you can rack up like 30, 40 points in that hard point, is if you have good blue control. And you're going to notice in that it made an easy transition for me to be able to come up behind the people garage. And also you can come from blue and focus on cutting off the Memorial, which is that little graveyard area over there to my left. So you're going to notice here I'm racking up score streaks for days, and I shouldn't have challenged that. Another thing in Hardpoint that I need to start realizing from my mistakes as well is sometimes in Hardpoint I challenge way too many gunfights when you can contest. And the reason that you want to contest those points is I have a rule. If you don't need them, don't worry about them. If you don't need the points because you're winning, don't worry about the points. Unless it's something that you know you can win, focus on being smarter on your gunfights that you do engage in. Because you don't want to like just randomly set up for something stupid, you know? So you're going to notice in here, I'm going to rotate to the right side of the map, and I'm going to set up a turret. And the reason I'm setting up this turret is I'm thinking ahead 2 hard points from now. I want that turret to be set up because once this hard point rotates, which you're going to see me taking over blue, yet again, because we're about to have middle statue control, we have a turret set up on the right street. I'm not going to push past on my left because I don't want to do anything stupid and cause a spawn to flip, but I will push in a graveyard on occasion just to pick up 1 or 2 kills. As you're going to notice, Doubt's I think it was a Hellstorm missile, takes us out, and now we're in a situation where we didn't lose any time, we're still good, we're still set up. Now we have a turret set up in the back, focusing on the next hard point, so now we don't have anything to worry about as well. Our spawn is still good, we're getting a really good hold, and right here I'm just going to focus on holding the middle. You're going to see me engage in a sloppy gunfight, however I get fortunate because Doubt takes out Fierce, so now I'm okay. Yet again I rotate blue. If you're more of an MSMC type of player or an SMG player, hold positions that are good to you. Don't try to go statue. Don't try to challenge anything like that, like from the top of the statue. When you can just sit down and hold blue, you can hold memorial. Right here with only 13 seconds left, you're going to see me not contest that hill because it's not as important as it should be. If we were, let's say, closer in a game. I don't want to lose blue control and make it harder for my teammates on the left, which I did just die there. But I didn't want to make it harder on my teammates sitting in the future hill because I lose blue control. You're going to notice my sentry gun from, like I said, starts to rack up kills because it's in a good spot. Those sentry guns are good. Lately I've switched to the Hellstorm missile because of the fact that I don't think the sentry gun is good on all maps in comparison to Hellstorm missile, and I've just been using it lately because I feel I've been racking up more kills with the Hellstorm. So in this situation with 30 seconds left, yes, we're pushing the hard point. We should be focused on pushing the next one, and this is another mistake I kind of think that we messed up, and especially myself. I'm pushing the back way to the hard point. When I get to this hard point, I'm focusing, okay, I'm not going to make it. It really doesn't matter. Maybe I can grab my turret and try to get away with this and actually put it in a different location because they don't have EMP grenades. I'm running all the way up, as you can tell, and I want to get this turret to the backside of the well. If I can get this turret to the well, then it's the same situation. We're now holding down the next hard point with a turret, and I don't know how this worked out, how I got this thing up here. I ended up just flopping it down because I started to hear people around me, so I couldn't get it to the spot I wanted to, which is the back of the hard point. So as you can tell, I tried in that. In a situation like this, when you're trying to take over this hard point, the biggest thing I can recommend is those EMP grenades, smokes, anything like this, because this hard point has a bunch of head glitches. As you're going to notice, I'm getting shot from deep. Those M8s can rip you up if you're an SMG player. Most of the times now I'm running nades if the team doesn't run flak jacket, because a lot of teams are starting to stray away from flak jacket because they feel they don't need it. You're going to notice Hysteria is set up in a nasty head glitch there, and there's really nothing you can do in a situation like that. So what you kind of want to do here is focus on the next one. If you're going to lose the time in this one, then it's fine. Make sure that you do not lose the time in the garage, because the garage is obviously going to be important, because they can turn this game around and come back if they hold the garage. You're going to see, because I have an SMG, I'm not going to turn that corner. I'm going to try to focus on laying down, waiting for them to make the mistake, as I always tell you guys. And I'm going to take out one, but the one with an M8 takes me out as he still has backside control. If they have backside control on this hard point, I want to tell you this. You do not need to run out of this building. This is one of the best contesting hills in the game, in my opinion, because they are forced to come inside of you. If you are an SMG player, then it is an M8's nightmare to run in that building with, obviously, an M8 and try to take you out of there. But just like that, they make the mistake. We end up doing a pretty good job taking it over. And I want to rotate and play mid-grave area or memorial. Once I see my teammate picked up memorial, he's about to get taken out. I'm going to replace him. The good thing about replacing a teammate really quick, and what I mean by replacing is, let's say he dies. If you can replace his spot right away, a lot of the times you're going to get a kill because A, your opponent is either reloading, or B, he's not expecting someone to be right behind him in his back pocket about to shoot him again. You're going to notice I see someone run by memorial. I'm not going to focus on him because I think there's going to be more than that, but then I'm going to end up trying to take him out, and just like I said, someone else was there. A lot of the times when I'm playing that spot, I never shoot the first guy because there's always a guy right behind him. I should have done a better job, and I rotated back to blue, because if I would have rotated blue, I could have ran through blue and got, yet again, a spawn flip. The biggest thing about iGames is I want to start calling out my mistakes as well as what I did good to win the game. If you notice in this game right now, I'm 25 and 18, and I'm actually doing a good job. I think I'm high scoring in kills with JCap. Yeah, I have the most kills. I'm 27 and 18. And I'm focusing on a lot of hard points as well, but I'm more so focusing on the cutoffs from my team because they're doing a great job getting in the hard points. A lot of the time on this map, we'll have our inmates sit in the hard point because they have such a better chance of racking up those score streaks from long-distance gunfights. So you're going to notice we lose the middle hill, but we only need 15 points to win. Instead of trying to overextend and pick up this one, focus on the next one, because the next one is the one that's going to win the game. You don't need the next 10 seconds. You want to make sure that you get the following points, I guess, on the next hard point. So always think ahead. Hardpoint is one of those game types where a lot of you know this. You need to use your head in all situations. And the reason that you need to is because you constantly need to think ahead. You can think one, even two hard points ahead. Hijack, for example, you need to get underground. I hate how that's a hard point because I feel like that hard point is one of the ones that's really difficult to get to, in my opinion, and I don't really find it fair. But if you notice, we only needed 15 points, and we choked the setup on that because we were all too antsy to get those kills. That's what I was telling you, how we were kind of a novice hardpoint team. We're just now getting into it. And in this gameplay, you're going to notice we do a great job there taking it over and ending up winning the game because there's not that much time left. I think I dropped 30. I want to say I go 31 and 22 or something like that, and I high-scoring kills again on my team. So I hope through iGame you're realizing not only my mistakes, but what I'm doing well to help my team win. And yeah, this is going to be a good journey, and we'll go through it together. So either way, this is Foreplayy from Team Envious and the Foreplayy gang. You guys are the best. Peace. What up, gang? I hope that you guys liked the latest installment of iGame, Episode 2, Hardpoint Slums. This is going to be a fun journey. As you can tell, iGames are definitely something I enjoy doing because I can show you my progression, how I'm playing, my mistakes, everything on that breakdown. You know the drill. Top left is a clutch breakdown against Farico that everyone seemed to love on Express. Top right is the most recent episode of iGame. You guys are the best.